was it? Poetry, the value of the arts. I used to look at painting in a particular way. I'd look at painting as if it was the higher, and it wasn't. In some ways, it's the lower. It demands money where you shouldn't need money, just like acting. Acting's by far the least, the lowest. With painting, poetry, I've always find, is the most noble. There's no money, and yet people ridicule it and attack it, and yet there's no money. It reveals human nature. This is what I was saying to the woman, the girl, the person, the human being. This is what I was saying. I was showing what value when automation arrives, when the soul still survives. What then? Philosophy and law, because you need the lawmakers, and yet you have the arts, the celebration of life. And it sounds like a platitude. The suspension of time, that stillness. When you look at a painting, that motion caught in suspended time. And how everyone can be a work of art if they move back to forward, forward to back, around this and around that. They can circle around themselves over and over and over again and make it a work of art. Make it something with no foreboding, overbearing, ominous person who adores his or her tragedy. And I always talk like this when I leave, and I have to keep talking like this, of who I am and what I am and why I am. What I've absorbed, reinvention of the self. You are your DNA, but apparently there are strands that have no connection with DNA whatsoever. They call it strands. I don't know, use another word. Use another word. A bird, a word. A bird that flows on by. After all, what's it all matter to a nihilist? If I say this word or that word or this word or that word, what does it matter then to anyone like that? Let someone caress their life with their mouth and speak and say things if it all doesn't matter. If it all doesn't matter.